Okay, this is my second attempt trying to record this, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more brief. The first time I talked a bit too much, but yeah. Anyways, Riot, as you know, um, they've made some questionable decisions in the past and had to go back on a lot of things that they've done to try to make the community better, but made it worse, like with Goth Annie or like a bunch of all the other things, the changes with the lore, which they've now just completely given up on. And I was going to make rants about like these things and other bigger topics, but this was kind of the icing on the cake because League's kind of a game I've been invested in a long time, and just this has gone way too far at this point. Um, so what could possibly be the most annoying thing Riot has ever done? It's got to be something really serious, right? Um, well, it's probably going to sound very mild to most people, but it's something that really pisses me off in particular. Well, um this is what the old Cho'Gath, the gentleman Cho'Gath splash art looked like, and this is how it's going to look like now. And if you can spot the differences, you'll notice that they took out the pipe and they took out the wine from the glass. So Gentleman Cho'Gath just has an empty glass of wine and a suit. they I don't even know what, like, and this is a legendary skin that people paid $20 for, and they're planning to censor it. Basically, they're taking out the pipe and the wine in a T-rated game. And their statement is that it's due to globalization. They want to basically have this game completely unoffensive to everybody in the entire world, which is just retarded. Let's just be clear here. That's fucking dumb. And in specific, Turkey, I guess, has a problem with the pipe and the wine for some odd friggin' reason. So what Riot decided to do was to bend over and basically let the world F them. Basically let the world fuck them in the ass. Like, China doesn't like skeletons. We can't have Karthus in the game, right? Turkey doesn't like tobacco. We gotta get all the cigars out of the skins and the splash arts and crap. And where does it end? Like, it's just Riot's literally becoming communist. Riot's literally a communist company now. And this whole globalization thing is a fancy word for communism. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of pissed off. Censorship, especially when it's for stupid reasons like this. What they really should be doing, if anything, is maybe changing the splash art, like censoring it for that specific region that has a problem with it. Kind of like what they did in the past with Karthus and crap for China. But it shouldn't affect everyone in the freaking world. Because could you imagine if, what's a good example? Like, in the United States, you pretty much have freedom of speech, but imagine if you had to someday, just like Canadian hate speech laws were a thing the very next day, and like you went to jail for like some stupid thing, like say using the term like that's gay or whatever, and you get thrown behind bars when it was completely legal the previous day because some other government doesn't agree with it. Like, basically, it it just doesn't work. Like, it's not fun for anybody if you impose like this. Like, if you try to appeal to everybody, it's not going to be fun for anybody, and the game's not going to have any sort of personality whatsoever. Like, seriously, like 10 years from now, I guess Jinx is going to have the biggest boobs in the game. Gragas isn't going to be a character anymore because he drinks. Like, why is he still in the game if Cho'Gath can't have his wine? Isn't wine better for your health than freaking drinking out of a freaking barrel, drinking freaking elky out of a barrel? But yeah, I guess all the violence is okay. But tobacco, wine, that's not okay. Friggin' booze is okay, but wine's crossing the line. So, Riot, you kind of fucked up. So, fuck you.